Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Today we will look at one of the complex concepts of iOS, that is ScrollView. ScrollView is an important concept in iOS and solves a problem where the content of the screen is larger than the screen size and needs to be scrolled to see the entire control. We will accomplish this using auto layout and without writing a single line of code. Yes, you hear me right, without writing a single line of code. So let's see what we have here in demo first. Okay, so I have created a storyboard. I have taken a sample image storyboard. I have a sample UI view controller which I have embedded into the navigation controller. I have a next button, a label, a text view, and an image. Okay, let's run the apply. Let's run the example to see why I have just included a sample view over here or sample views controller here. So as you can see, the content on the screen doesn't fit the device height. Okay, and we can't scroll the screen also because it's a simple view based screen where we don't have the scroll view. So we can clearly see that is not able to see the entire content. Okay, so to solve this problem we have something called as scroll view in iOS. So let's see how we can work with this scroll view. Let's drag out a view controller from the attributes library. First thing what I'll do is I'll create a segue, a show segue, so that we will be able to navigate it to the next screen. Then what we need to do is take up a scroll view and add it inside our view. Okay, give it the auto layout constraints as edges of the view, that is all zeros at this constraint. Now add a normal view to the scroll view and give it constraints as edges to the scroll view. Since it's a subview of scroll view, it will automatically all the constraint will align it to the scroll view as well. Okay. The second thing and important part of scroll view is that what we need to do is we need to give equal width constraint from this view to the view outside this scroll view, not the main view, to the view outside this scroll view. Okay, so let me just name these things. So this I'll say it as content view, and this I'll name is as main scroll view. Okay, so I'll give it equal width constraint here. Okay, now sometimes this content view uh, won't align properly uh, when we give it constraint. So we have to manually drag it so that it goes to its position. Okay, now still we will have some auto layout issues, so let it be here. We will solve this when we start adding the control to it. Okay, so first let's add a text view to the auto layout. Okay, we have a text view, give it constraints as 10 points from leading, trailing, and top of the view. And the other thing what we need to do is slightly increase the content size, font size, and remember to disable the scrolling. okay, so that it captures the entire screen. Let's take a label. For label also, we'll go with 10 points from leading, trailing and top. This time the top would be from the text view. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take constraints as same as the text, same as the text of text view, maybe slightly less, or maybe I'll write, yeah, slightly less, and maybe I'll write at the start as I'm a label, so that we know that it is a label. Okay, and the second thing is we should keep the lines as 0 so that it goes to multi-line. And let's increase the font size. Let's add an image view next, and image view again, it will be 10 points from not 10 points, 10 points from top, and height and width I'll give it as 200. Okay, and plus I'll give a horizontal container constraint. And the last control which I'll add is, you can see that it's already has been gone beyond the screen. Let's add one more control, that is a text view. This text view I'll give it as again 10 and 10 points from leading and trailing, 10 points from bottom of image view, that is a vertical spacing. Text view. Reverse this and from this will be top, 10 points. Okay, again we have to say that please disable the scrolling. Another important thing here is that we have to define the size of our scroll view. Size of the scroll view will be defined by our contents. So we have placed all our contents in a logical manner, but the last content should stick to our the bottom of our content view or the scroll view. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll create a bottom space, bottom layout to container here. Okay, and we will say that it should be 10 spacing from our text view, so that we have a slight distance from where the content ends and where the screen ends, where the scrolling ends. We can increase this size also, or we can make it a 0 as well, but to give it a clarity I have just given a 10 spacing size. Okay, so now you can see that our what we say, our auto layout issues has gone. Okay, let me just say Control Z, and you can see that the issue is there. I can just undo those. Oops. Again I have to give that. So you can see that the auto layout issue is here. So just as I add the bottom space to container, that will be gone. Okay, see, it's gone, and this completes our scroll view as well. Okay, you wanna see this in play in the simulator? Let's go for it. My fingers are crossed to see it. Okay, so this is our default first screen where it doesn't scrolls, doesn't look good. Okay, let's click on the next, navigates, and yeah, Content scrolling, very good. I have made one mistake where been given, you know, an image to the image view. Okay, now I think I should be able to see the image as well. Click on the next. Yeah, so we have image also, and it's nicely scrolls. Great, right? There's some 10 points from the bottom as well. Now the additional thing here, would I think everyone would love is this thing is orientation compliant as well. So let me rotate my screen, go into landscape, scroll, as you this works in orientation mode as well. You don't have to worry about anything here to write any code for orientation as well. Another thing what you can do here is that, like, doing orientation, if you want the user to be on the same content which user is seeing, then you can save the content offset, and after scrolling you can come back to the same content offset. Okay, so this is how simple working with ScrollView is. Hope you like this video. In next video I'll try to combine this ScrollView with some complex ScrollViews, like a combination of a horizontal and vertical ScrollView. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.